Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 2025 QuickBI Global Data Visualization Hackathon webinar. It's really glad to see everyone here, and my name is Marcus. I will be the host for today. So let's dive right into our agenda for today. So first, we're going to go through our hackathon overview. What are some still important information to keep in mind at this time point during our hackathon? Second, we're going to go through the product intro. We're going to introduce to you what is QuickBI. And third, will be followed by some product demos. We're going to show some basic BI and SmartQ demos. Normally should take about 20 minutes to finish. Finally, it will be a 20 minutes live Q&A. So ask any question that you want to ask us. So for the first part, hackathon overview. At this time point, we already complete registration. So after that, what are some steps that I still need to complete this hackathon and win my award? So before we dive into the detailed information, I'd like to take 1 minute for you to take a screenshot of this page. Please make sure that you and your teammates and colleagues join our user community. It is really important since the product trial only lasts for 1 month. If your product trial expired, your dashboard will also be expired and will be lost during the trial and public voting period. This will give you huge disadvantage, so make sure you join our user community and find one of our moderators to get your trial extended. After that, I'd really like to dive into judging criteria. So our judging criteria consists of two parts. First is practical value, took about 70% of the entire grading. And second is the social media engagement, which took the rest of the 30% in the grading criteria. So first, for practical value, we have three dimensions. First is the practical impact. What business problem or problem statement that your dashboard is trying to solve, and how much are the value that the dashboard will create? That stands for practical impact. Second, it will be analytical logic. This is the hardest part, I think, for this hackathon, is to demonstrate your analytical mindset in your dashboard. So I understand that a lot of the participants for our hackathon may not have the experience of using other BI products, so I really want to introduce how BI products are normally constructed. So first, it will start by some metric cards, what we call KPI cards. Those are the most important numbers that you want your audience to see at the first time they see your dashboard. And after that, you want to dive right into those numbers and see what are the patterns in those data. That's why you need to use charts, different type of charts, such as column, bar charts, pie charts, bubble charts, and geo charts to discover the pattern in your data sets. After the pattern has been discovered, you want to see the detail in your data sets. For example, a specific rows of data. That's why we need table. We have detail table and cross table and other table types available in QuickBI. So feel free to discover those. And finally, you also want to add tabs and query controls to control the time intervals and the type of data that you're looking for. Those helps people interactively engage with dashboard. So that's the analytical logic. Third is the dashboard aesthetics. In QuickBI, we do have a lot of format options for you to choose. Make sure you make your dashboard looks pretty and looks beautiful, and it will also help people to more easily understand what's your dashboard and what is the data story that you're trying to talk about. Second, it will be the social media engagement part, which took about 30% of the entire grading. This stands for the number of votes your submission received in the Work Showcase area. The Work Showcase section is already now available on our Hackathon website, so feel free to go to the website and see the other works that people uploaded. And the public voting will also be available in this section, starts on August 27th to September 3rd. It is really important to gather your friends and colleagues to vote for you to get a high score in this section. So this is the judging criteria area. Now we're going to talk about the timeline for our hackathon. After registration, there are still 4 more really important steps for you to take before you win the award. So first, you have to activate our QuickBI products on official website. One of our colleague will also demonstrate this during product demo sections. Second, you want to connect a data source to our product. We really encourage you to choose your own data set that you're interested in to show your analytical mindset during this hackathon. Third, you need to construct a dashboard and submit the dashboard by August 25th. This is a hard deadline to make sure your submission gets counted. Finally, it will be the public voting period starts from August 27th to September 3rd. That this will enable others to vote for your dashboard and make sure you win. After that, I really want to talk about the awards that we are providing for this hackathon. So for sure, we have the first 3 places. The first place is gonna get $1,000 in cash, second gets 700, and third get 500. And each of those winners will get 150 Alibaba Cloud coupon for any products on our website. And also, you will get a winner's certification, our official product developer certification as well. In the first 3 places, your work will also get a chance for global showcase. Your work will be shown as the top examples in our online and offline marketing events for all Alibaba Cloud International marketing events. Besides that, we also have 2 participation awards. First is the most voted awards. Obviously, the work that receives the most votes in work showcase section will receive $100 in cash and 150 Alibaba Cloud coupon as well. Our product certification will also be available for you. The participation award, participation perk award is given for those early submissions. Those early submissions will receive special gifts from Alibaba Cloud International. So maybe start early and submit early to get those awards for you. Okay, now we have gone through the hackathon overviews. Now I really want to dive into a really in-depth slides to explain some in-depth like questions I have received from participants. So I have noticed that a lot of our participants are actually participating in team. So how to get the team participation counted and how to collaborate with your teammates in QuickBI. So first step is to submit your teammate's name and account ID to me in user community on Discord so I can count your dashboard towards team participation. Second, it is to add your teammates to your organization in QuickBI. So navigate to organization management, then users, members, add the members to your organization. Why we do this step is for a lot of firms and enterprises, a lot of people will actually use the same account, but the same account have to give to a lot of different people to use. So it is really important to ensure that your teammates are in the same organization in your QuickBI product account. After that, you need to add your teammates to your workspace as well, since the dashboards and data sets are stored in the workspace. So make sure you and your teammates have the authority to enter the same workspace so you can collaborate on the same file. Navigate to organization management, workspace management, workspace members and information, workspace members to add your teammates into the same workspace. After that, you'll be able to collaborate on the same dashboard and same data sets. So after the first step, for our second section, I'd like to introduce to you what is QuickBI. So what is QuickBI? QuickBI is a world-leading business intelligence platform on Alibaba Cloud. It is available in multiple regions, and we do support global enterprise with high performance and robust security measures on our BI platform. And starting from last year, we have developed our AI agent called SmartQ. SmartQ is a cutting-edge AI integrated in QuickBI, combining natural language dashboard creation with conversational querying and predictive insights to accelerate decision-making across enterprises in different industries. We are also a product recognized by Gartner and IF Design Awards. So we have been the only Chinese BI product that stands on Magic Quadrant for Analytics and Business Intelligence platform on Gartner for 6 consecutive years. We start as one of the niche players and enter as one of the challengers starting from 2024 and maintain its position in 2025. Gartner recognized our technology advancement, and we will be moving one step award next year. Second, we are also a product recognized by IF Design Awards. IF Design Awards recognize our user-friendly interfaces and nice design in the product. It quotes that QuickBI is an innovative platform leveraging Alibaba Cloud's technology to integrate diverse data sources and formats using assets like business analysis models, charts libraries, and report themes to enhance user experience. We also provide service across different regions across the world. So far, we have 9 regions right now, including US East, German, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Hong Kong, China, and Japan. So we provide service in those regions and serving over 20,000 consumers. We have a slogan that in Asia to global and for local. What are those 14 available zones stands for? Other than those 9 regions, we also have servers and data centers in other 14 available zone regions and running the service parallel at the same time. So it ensures that if natural disasters happen to one of our main data centers, there's going to be backup data centers that can ensure your service still be running at the same time. And there's one more thing I want to clarify is, so for SmartQ AI features, so far it is only available in Hong Kong and in Malaysia for cloud solutions. But for firms and enterprises, if you want AI features in your location, we do have solutions for on-premises deployment. Now, what is the workflow of QuickBI and how does it help users? So QuickBI stands for the column in the center. So now we'll grab data from one of your data sources, connect it with QuickBI. So your data sources, the tables, became data sets in QuickBI. And the data sets can be used for analysis and creating calculated columns as well in QuickBI. After your data sets has been ready, we have different ways of analysis as well. So first one is the dashboard that you're going to use during this hackathon. Second will be the workbooks. It works like an online Excel and online Google Sheets that you can do a lot of pivot tables and simple visualizations. Finally, you put your dashboard and workbooks into a portal for user to consumption and do decisions based on your data insights. That's how QuickBI works for business. This is a way more detailed architecture diagram for overall QuickBI. So we start at the bottom, data access. It connects data from data sources and cloud sources and moving into those self-developed engines that accelerates the process to be quicker. After that, you can do data processing, data modeling, and data visualization and analysis like I mentioned before. And right now, we also have AI Copilot, which is SmartQ, to help you do all those steps. For openness and integration, we have system integration ability like embed analytics and SSO login, security measures, and also open ecosystem like custom components and custom plugins. The basic functions are also for sure included, including those login, account management, permission measurement, and for audit use for sure as well. After data has been analyzed and prepared in QuickBI, it moves on to multi-terminal data consumption. Our consumption are not only available on PC, but also available on WeChat, Microsoft Teams, Lark, and you can also look at your dashboards on your phone and iPads. We support data consumption in a lot of different ways. So after we introduce the product, why a lot of our consumers and participants will choose QuickBI? Those are the 5 most important points. So the first is price advantage. BI products generally are really expensive for enterprise solutions. However, with QuickBI, you can get about generally 50% less expense compared to other mainstream products on the market. We also offer 24/7 consumer support for enterprise solutions to make sure that the product will always be working for your business. Third, we also integrate our app with a lot of mobile terminals. So far, we have been integrated with Microsoft Teams, Lark, DingTalk, and WeCom. We make sure that the executives will also be able to look at their dashboards and make decisions just by looking at their phone, not on the laptops. Fourth, we have multi-cloud deployment as well. So even if your data sources is on GCP and Azure, you can still import those data sources into QuickBI and do all the workflows that I just explained. Finally, we have our self-developed acceleration engine. This offers much cheaper experience and delivers sub-second query performance on massive data sets that are over billions of rows. So after that, I'd like to dive into product demos. We'll do 2 sections. The first will be basic BI of how to constructing a dashboard. Second will be how to create a long-term share link and share that to your friend. Share that and submit it to the Hackathon website. So now let's dive right into our product demos. So I will be starting from the very beginning, how to activate the product trial. So first, navigate to QuickBI's official website. You can go to Alibaba Cloud International's website and search QuickBI in the products section. And after you go to the QuickBI's official website, click on Start Free. And after you log in, you'll go to a regional entrance like this. Choose one of the regions that works best for you. I will use American as an example here. So now you will go to a short survey before the product trial has been activated. So enter the industry you're in and your position, and also the size of the users, and click on Next. After that, it's going to ask you your enterprise and team name, your mobile number, and also ask for a verification code. I have received from multiple participants that the verification code is not working for them. Don't worry, or maybe your country code is now listed in the phone column here. No worry as well. Just click here to apply for a free trial. After you click, just enter your firm's name, the industry, the size, your position, and you can enter any area codes here. For example, for American, I will do +1 and mobile number as well, and then just click on Submit. After you complete the short form, it's going to take you right into our product. Now you're in QuickBI. Welcome. The very first step is to create a workspace. So just click on here to create a workspace. Do a name. The name will be test. Owner will be myself, and OK. So congratulations, you have your first workspace created. And click on the workspace. And it will take you right into QuickBI's workflow. As what we introduced, the very first step is to import a data source. So you can find data source under data construction here. Click on data source. So for our hackathon, feel free to use any data sets that you have. We support a wide range of different data sources you can see here, like SQL Server, MySQL, like Max Compute from Alibaba Cloud, Oracle, almost everything you can find. But here I will use the easiest one, which is to upload a local file here. So click on local files, click to drag the file, and I'll upload a sample data set to our product. It might took a few minutes for the dataset to load, so be patient for the product to be ready. Based on the size of your data set, this process may take longer. Okay, now we have the data ready here. So here you can change the column name here and do a check and preview of your data sets. Now click on confirm and upload. It's gonna ask you to do a data source commitment letter. Just click on I have read and agree and OK. Now your data source is created successfully. Now we're gonna create a data set. Click on create dataset here. And you will see the table that you just imported here, and just drag it to the area here, and you will see it has been imported, and the field type are also automatically determined. If you're using a relational database, which you have different tables and needs to do join, you can drag a different number of tables onto it and do left join, right join based on the different columns they have here. Now after that, we click on Start Data Processing. So here you'll see all the data columns you have right here. And also, if you want to create calculated field, you can just click on here, create calculated field, and drag different columns onto it and do calculations right here. And also has different functions that you can use that feel free to discover. Now we'll save the data set. We'll just do testing. And then you can just click on here to create a dashboard. So if it's the first time you use this product, feel free to walk through the start guide here. But for now, I will just skip it. So, like I said, when you're constructing a dashboard, a really important step is to have KPI cards at first. So maybe let's drag a metric card here. And you'll see all the numbers you can have. Maybe sales, which is the revenue, is really important. So let's drag sales into metrics. And it will be sum right now. Now let's do an update. You'll see the sum of all sales values has been shown right here. But what if I need to do an average? Just click on more here. And then we have different aggregation methods here. Maybe click on average and then do an update. Then you'll get an average of all the sales values right here. It's pretty cool, huh? So this is how we manipulate data into KPI cards, but we also have different styles that you can choose. For example, you can choose different title positions, and you can also change the title and show a title for this overall KPI cards as well. And you can also do different analysis for it. After KPI cards, I like to show some charts. Let's do a bar charts. Do an easy one here. Let's put sales right here and maybe do a week right here. So let's do an update. You can see that the ordered weeks are on the x-axis and the sales are on the y-axis, like here. It shows the number of sales in different weeks. And then you can drag here to show all the different numbers that in different time intervals right here. See, it is pretty easy, right? And then how to change the color and formats of a chart. You can just click on style right here, and for drawing sections, we can change the colors. Click on cells right here and choose a different color. I'll say maybe I prefer yellow. Then let's do in yellow here. You can see the color has been changed. And also for style, we have different styles as well. You can do a stack column bar. You can also do a percentage bar as well. But for now, I'll just do a bar chart. Cool. Then now let's do another line chart maybe. Let's do another line chart. For this one, maybe I want to do the quantity versus week. And then let's do an update. And then you can see the line chart has already been there. And you can also drag just like the column bars. For the style, you can see we have different lines available, and you can also have different numbers on it as well. For example, we can have two values right here. And for discount, maybe let's do an average. That makes more sense. And then you will have two lines right here. It's pretty cool. And after you constructing those charts and discover data patterns, you want the tables to look into details in your data sets, right? So maybe let's do a cross table here. And then I'll do maybe rows will be week, and then I want to know the sales and quantity of each week. And then just do an update. And it has been popping up for you. It's pretty easy to do the visualization and analysis through drag and drop, right? So this is how you're constructing a dashboard and QuickBI roughly. And finally, I want to show you how to add a query control. Normally, a query control should be at the top for any dashboard. So in our data set, you can see for this visualization, these visualizations in the table, I use week as the x-axis, right? So maybe I also want the week to be on the query control. So now I can select a week and then inquire. And then I want the query control to be able to manipulate all of those metric cards. And you can see the order dates here. It has been setting to week. Then add a week into filters for all the cards and visualizations. Add to filters. Add to filters right here. And then add the filters to here. All right, cool. And then after that, we can select the weeks. And let's try out. We can see here is 2016 to 2017. Okay, let's go there. Okay, 2016. Maybe let's try this week to this week. And then we can click on Inquire. And you can see all the charts has been changed with the query control. It's pretty cool, huh? So that is roughly all the contents I want to show you today for how to constructing a dashboard. And now let's move on to the final step. After the dashboard has been created, how can I share it and submit it to the Hackathon website? So first, save your dashboard created. And then click on Save and Publish right now. Alright, then it will remind you that the work has been successfully published. And after that, you can click on going back right now. And you will see the dashboard right here, the published status as published in your dashboards. And click on the dots right here and click on Share. You will see Share with a private link, but Share with a private link will only enable the link to be looked at for the people that in the same workspace as you. So in our case, we want to share with a public link. And it's going to remind you to click on Share to Public right here. After that, you'll see a link has been generated. In order for the link to be long-term available, click on long-term right here. And then click on Copy Link. Then the link has already been copied. You can submit this link through Hackathon website. And that will be all for the product demo section for today. Thank you for listening. Now, thanks for listening to our product demos. We're now moving on to Q&A. Now, thanks for listening. We are really looking forward to all of your work. Thank you and sincerely, QuickBI Hackathon team.